Real quick, what is a bank? You want to become financially free? Well, you're going to need a spot to store your money. That's where banks come in. Now, we use them in our day-to-day lives, but how do they actually work? So in this video, I'm going to describe actually what a bank is and how they work. Let's go. So what's a Google definition of a bank? A bank is an institution where money is deposited, borrowed, or exchanged, or a container where money is saved. So a bank is basically just a middleman where money goes to sit. Not technically, but technically. You want to go out shopping, you take some money out from the bank, boom, you buy your stuff. You want to buy a car, you take some money out from the bank, boom, you buy a car. You need some bills to get paid, auto payment, we never even got to worry about it. Without banks, the world would look completely different the way it does now. Now, banks isn't something that just popped up in the 21st century. They can date back to all the way 2000 BC. It did take a minute for banks to actually have a glow up. So in Italy, during the Renaissance, there was a family who started to operate banks such as businesses that resembles today, slightly. And in 1964, banks got another update by England that helped kickstart the banks that we know now even more. Fast forward a couple years later, banks are what we know today. So how do banks actually make money? I'll break it down kind of simple to you guys. Let's say you put $1,000 in the bank and the bank gives you 1% interest on that. At the end of the month, that would be 10 bucks. Now, the bank technically takes that money and lends it out to someone who needs $1,000, but they have to pay interest of 5%. So the bank makes $50 on that. And with said profit, they keep for themselves. Now that's just one way banks make money. They make money in tons of other different ways too, such as overdraft fees, late fees, ATM fees, and tons of other hidden fees that you don't even know about. So now we know the brief history of banks. We know how banks make their money. Now let's talk about how banks work in our everyday lives. Because trust me, they do. Banks have migrated themselves into our everyday lives so efficiently that you don't even realize. Such as things as like your paycheck, your loan on your car, even a loan on your house. And to make it even crazier, we have banks on our phones. So you don't even have to walk into an actual branch anymore to go to a bank. Banks even help the economy grow. Now you might be wondering, how does that even happen? Banks give money to small and big businesses so they can continue operating, so they can hire people, so they can give them money, so the economy can keep growing and people can keep buying things and the cycle continues. And I'm saying without banks, the economy would collapse and life as you know it wouldn't even be the same. So yeah, banks went from some ancient temples back in 2000 BC to something that got revolutionized in Italy, then again in England, to now on your phone. And I'm pretty sure banks won't just stop there. Anyways, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe so we can catch more like this. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and maybe leave a like this time. Anyways, my name is Fed. Go ahead and do something nice today for your mom, and I'll catch you dudes on the flip side. Peace.